everyone. Jim Hughes along with Travis Wilson, our spotter last week. He's going to help us call the game tonight. Travis, very knowledgeable about football. We're here, Oxford Community Television. It's Stoney Creek. Tell us a little bit about Stoney. You know a lot.
Stony Creek's coming in with a 1-1 record in the OAA Red. We've matched up with them in the last 7 years. We're a little bit better. We've got a 5-2 record against Stoney. Looking forward to seeing what Coach Merlo does on their side of the ball. Going to see a lot of RPO. It's going to be a very good game.
It's going to be a tough game because you've already told us that some of the other team, Stoney, they're being scouted by big colleges.
Yeah, there's one defensive lineman in particular. He's getting offers already, and he's got 3 offers all day so far. He's visited Notre Dame over the weekend. So
it's going to be tough Oxford football.
Absolutely.
They're going to have to work for this one. We're here broadcasting it again on the stream, and also you're going to be able to catch us through the week. Obviously, we do broadcast these through the week on our platforms. Want to mention this before we get out of here. We are going to be streaming on the Oxford Community Television YouTube next Friday night over in Clarkston. We are going to take the gang on the road and try to get it all set up over there. But right now, we got a game at hand. It's going to be Travis Wilson, yours truly, Jim Hughes. We got Joe Hollywood Calhoun, Jebediah Calhoun, Marissa, and Dan Weiss on the producing and directing. It's Oxford football. You've come here to watch it. We're here to bring it to you, and hope you guys will enjoy some great football tonight right here on Oxford Community Television.
Let's hear it again for your 2022 Oxford Wildcat Marching Band. Are you ready for some football? How about them Wildcats? Welcome to the Oval, baby! There's a feeling in small towns that binds us together. It's loyalty. It's pride. It's family. And in Oxford, it's something even more. It's strength.
Our forever captain once said,
Everything about us is tough. And around here, we're at our toughest when we're together.
one town,
One team, one goal.
On the field, in our hearts. Tonight and forever.
We are all Oxford strong.
and now we ask you remain standing, gentlemen. Please remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are doing ready to rock and roll here at the stadium tonight. We got a very tough team in Stoney Creek. Jim Hughes along with you. Travis Wilson, he's given a shot here with our call tonight. He's our spotter from last weekend. I tell you, we liked him so much. We're like, hey, would you like to come in and do this for real? And he's
Absolutely.
like, yeah. Anyways, we got a great team here. Want to thank Marissa up top. I'm not sure what her last name is, but Marissa's got the top camera tonight. We want to say thanks to Dan Weiss getting us on the air. Want to thanks to Brian for getting us streaming. Jebediah Calhoun, he's maintaining the streaming site. And, of course, we want to thank everybody here. Thank you for joining us, Joe Hollywood Calhoun. Hey, tonight's game, we should mention, is brought to you by Health Quest and, of course, Oxford Bank. Without them, we're not able to bring the games to you. Our good friend Dan Garr over at Health Quest, he's helped us with a few games. We are going to go on the road. I'm really excited about this next week. Next week, we will be on the road in Clarkston. We'll be trying to do this very same thing, and we're going to be broadcasting the game for our Clarkston. We're going to hopefully be able to stream it on our YouTube. That's number one for tonight. And also, we will be streaming this one tonight. We're on the high school site, the YouTube site. It's due to legality reasons. Again, when we're on the road, we'll be able to use our own. Anyways, tonight we had a tough game. Travis Wilson, break it down for us, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. Stony Creek comes in with coming off of a loss, unfortunately, but they started off the year with 2 huge wins. They're averaging 45 points a game. They're 1-1 in the OAA Red, and we're about to get things kicked off here. They're going to take the ball first.
Way in the backfield here. 2 in the backfield. Number 36, and I think it's number 2. Big kick here from Katie, and it gets fielded by number 36. He'll bring it out to the 20. 36 is
John Fogler.
There you go.
Going to hear that name called a lot tonight, Jim. He's 5'10", 185 pounds. Last week he had a 59-yard touchdown run against West Bloomfield.
We'll have to keep an eye on him.
Defense.
Again, I tell you, Oxford is in a very tough league. And, I mean, we used to be years and years ago in Flint Metro, but now we're in the Oakland Red. Again, it's a tough league. It's a league that's going to build a lot of character with this team. Again, we saw the win with Birmingham, a tough loss last week for Lake Orion. And now this Stoney Creek team. Again, Clarkston, we're going to go on the road, and that's a tough team as well. Anyways, Oxford lines up defensively. Here we go. Over center out of the shotgun. Number 7, he hands it off for about a 5-yard gain on the play. That is Jake Matz to Justin Taylor. That would be Matless. Is it Matless, I guess?
Justin Taylor's their QB this year.
Defense is going to be digging in deep tonight. I tell you, this defense has definitely had a lot of hard action and a lot of play on all the teams they faced. Holds on to it. It's a keeper. He'll get up to maybe about a 2-3 yard gain there. Brody Moore on the stop. Here we go. And they line up defensively. It is what? 1st and 10. They got the first down on that. Chains moved. Jake,
Yes.
I don't know if you say, is it Matless or Mattles? I don't.
Justin Taylor. Justin Taylor is
Justin Taylor. Okay,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. 7 on their roster.
Justin Taylor over out of the shotgun. Taylor holds on to it. He rolls up, and he gets maybe about 6 on the play, and everybody in the Oxford line stops him.
Taylor on the carry, brought down by the defense.
A little bit newer offense this year with from Coach Merlo. They tailored it a little bit to their QB, a little bit different. You're going to see a lot of RPO. It's going to be real interesting how defense handles this one.
2nd and 3 right now. Again, they're chewing up the field. Your Oxford Wildcats in for a big I have a feeling the defense is going to be working hard out there tonight. Taylor in the shotgun again there. Carries the ball up to maybe just before the first down.
John Fogler on that carry. He was all regions honors last year, so not only a great athlete on the field, but smart kid as well.
Good there. Good stuff there. Oh, yeah, you take the broadcast, too. You can broadcast. You do it. We've instilled a lot of confidence in you, sir, your first day here doing this.
I appreciate it.
Defense digs down once again. Taylor in the shotgun. Seems to like that position. Holds on to the ball. He'll get up to maybe about a 3-4 yard gain on that. Again, Oxford whole defensive line stopping them.
You're going to hear 36 called all night. They like to lean on him quite a bit. So a little bit of a wildcat set, which is really cool. Seeing Justin Taylor coming back on the field and taking back command of the offense.
So that was Fogler on there. Okay, I gotcha. Right now we sit on 2nd and 8. Wildcats dig down right in front of the press box here. I mean, we've got a perfect view here. Hopefully you do as well. Holds on to it. He's in trouble. He is going to get stopped up for maybe a loss, and yes, the whole team's going to pile on him. Wow. Stopped by the entire defensive line there.
Logan Marshall with the first initial contact.
Marshall on the first contact, but welcome to Oxford, sir.
Love it. Absolutely love to see getting all those helmets to the ball.
And guess what? When we hear JR talk about the third down, he's the one that always says, make the noise for 3. Justin Taylor was, I think, a bit surprised there. The whole Oxford line met him there. Taylor on a big third down play for Stoney Creek. Holds on to it. It looks like he's trying to find an outlet. He'll hold on to it, and I think he's going to get past to the first down mark. He may go further, and he gets brought down at about the 35-yard line. Not really nobody covering him there.
31, Luke Johnson. He was a name called a whole lot last game. Probably going to do the exact same thing this game.
Who stopped him? Was Luke Johnson?
Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson on the stop, but it was Taylor in the middle there. He was looked like he might have been in trouble, but he broke free, and it was kind of lost coverage there. Taylor oversaw Taylor in the shotgun. Again, this seems like to be the way he likes to take it. Who has he got in the backfield here? He's got Fogler in the back, of course. Hands off to Fogler. Fogler rolls up the middle, and he's going to maybe get first down on that as they chew away the field here. Very powerful first drive for Stoney Creek.
Yep, Cam Jarrett with the tackle there. And it's going to be an interesting night. Oxford likes to use the 3 running back committee. He's one of them. He's a bruiser. Gets you 3 or 4 yards. It's great.
7:21 as the clock ticks down in the first quarter. 2nd and 3. Taylor looks over to the side like he's waiting for a play to come in, and they're trying to signal something. Out of the shotgun, once again, Fogler in the backfield. Hands off. Fogler gets dropped at the line of scrimmage there. Vaccaro on the stop there for Oxford. Big third down when we hear JR call it. We know it's the third down situation. And I tell you, Oxford dug in deep that first week with a third down situation. And that defense out there for Oxford, I tell you, a very tough defense. 3rd and 3 for the Cougars.
Back to that Wildcat offense. John Fogler up the middle.
Fogler gets the first down, it looks like. And it looks like a first down there. 6:18 as the clock stops.
First down, Stoney Creek.
Stoney Creek's just chewing up that real estate right now against Oxford. Again, they're going to have to find something there to combat that situation.
Yeah, it's 2 third down conversions now on the ground by Stoney Creek.
They're just, like I say, and that's kind of what takes Oxford apart. And we've noticed in the last 2 games is that they'll let them get to third, but then they capitalize on that last run.
Yeah. Back to that Wildcat offense. I love it.
Handoff to number 21.
Kyle Parks on the carry.
Kyle Parks on that one.
Ryan Chisholm on the stop. 2nd down.
2nd and 8 on the play here, and they're down deep in their territory. Cat's going to have to really dig in deep here and stop them. 5:33 again, and you are definitely dialed in here at Oxford Community Television. What a fast first quarter on this first offensive drive. Looking for the
Fogler again.
Fogler up the middle and maybe about 3 on the play.
Sean Wilson on the stop.
Wilson stops him.
No relation. No relation, just same last name.
3rd and about 7.
But he is my neighbor. Good kid.
Oh, there you go. This is where Oxford's got to really dig in.
What do you think, Jim? They're going to run it here? The inside, just almost
I don't
inside
know.
the
It seems like they like going to Fogler on the situation. It'll be Taylor out of the shotgun, and he's got 2 stacked there.
Yep.
I'm not sure, but he could go to the air, but I don't think so. He's holding that. Yeah,
play
he's going to the
action.
air. And it is caught, and the player will get right at about the 1-yard line. Number 14. Say it.
Rex Shackelfield. Shackelfield? Shackelford.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Shackelfield.
Yeah, Shackelford.
Shackelford, yep. Down to the 1-yard line. I tell you, this is going to be a tough one. I thought he was going to keep it down on the ground and actually went to the air on that. And that Shackelford had to work for it. He got tossed around, too, and I do believe they got in. And it looks like a touchdown for the Cougars. They'll go up on the board right now, 6-0 against your Oxford Wildcats. 4:08. Again, we want to thank our friends at HealthQuest and Oxford Bank for letting us bring you these games this season. Digging deep for that extra point, 6-0 right now, and it's Oxford down on the losing end on this one. See if you can get that in there, and it's did it go to the right?
Oh, right through the uprights.
Yeah, right through the uprights. Kind of looked kind of weird from this angle, but he did get it. 7-0 right now. Cats will get a chance to offensively attack. 4:08 in the first quarter. Before we roll into 2, Dan, we'll probably end up we'll do our sponsors if that's good. Just checking with everybody in the booth. So, Travis, how is it? First week you got to watch from home. Second week you responded. Now you're calling the game.
Absolutely love it. I mean, this has been a dream as a kid to be able to get up here.
Next week you'll be president of the cable committee.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know about that.
No, okay, yeah. Anyway, no, we're happy we got you, buddy.
Yeah, glad to be here.
You are a plethora of information when it comes to the football.
I thoroughly enjoy it. Got to coach high school ball for a little bit and coach high school football out in California for a little bit. And
nice.
You know, it's good to be back in the press box.
Very good, very good. We got a visitor in the back here. What is it? You got to go in the middle and talk to them. Where? Yeah. I hope. Did you see that? Did you see that at all?
Yeah.
I was busy talking to somebody.
It's okay.
We're like, I gotta say one thing. You know, we're in the press box here, and we're like the first they come to. Well,
Going to be very interesting. Oxford comes in. You know, last week they're very run heavy. I'm sorry, 2 weekends ago they were very run heavy. 89% first down. They ran the ball. Last week, 46%. See what they got.
I'm back with us, guys. That's number 2, Dan. We've had 2 already.
2 already?
Yeah.
I thought it was 1.
That's 31. Luke Johnson getting just eaten up.
Johnson, does he get anything? We're at the first.
Couple yards.
Second and about, it says 2nd and 10. We got about 3:42 before we get to the second quarter.
Yeah, Stoney Creek's first drive really ate up a lot of that first quarter, just like Oxford did last week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a key to them winning this game is time of possession.
Cassie over center. Gets up to about maybe a 6-yard gain on the play. Gets dropped again by part of the entire Stoney Creek Cougar team. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. Cats got to get something going at least offensively here.
Yeah. Oxford had 11 third down attempts last week, and 3 of them are run plays, 8 of them are pass plays. Jim, what you think you're going to do? 3rd and short? I'm banking on a run. Maybe a little trap inside.
I'm going to bank on what you're banking on, okay? As long as it's going to the Oxford bank, I'm happy with it.
I love it.
Hand off right up the middle. He'll get first down on that.
Enough for a first. That's
good
great.
enough to move the chain, gang. We used to sing that one on there. Bango on the stop. JR loves them first downs, don't he?
That he does.
Yeah, he does. 3rd downs the other way and first downs this way. 2:41 as the clock continues to be clicking down on a first quarter, I'd have to say. Game's gone pretty fast, very not penalty-ridden at all. We saw a lot of laundry last week in the first quarter.
We did. We were about 86 yards worth of penalties last week.
We got about a 2-yard gain maybe on that.
Luke
Johnson carries on that one.
Mm-hmm. They do have the other running back there, Cam Jarrett.
Okay.
He's coming off, of course, as soon as I say something about him.
Well, that's how it is, my friend.
Sure.
That's when we get somebody on the stream going, do you have a spotter?
Touche, sir. Touche.
Yeah,
Brody Moore lined up closest to us here.
Cassie over center. Holds on to it. He's looking for the air. Gets it out there, and maybe a
Katie?
2-yard. Yeah, Katie maybe on a 2-yard gain best.
Brings up 3rd and long.
Third and long. Buck 43. We're clicking down on the clock here. We'll be in the second quarter very shortly. Homecoming night here. I don't think we mentioned that a bit earlier, but it's homecoming night, and I do believe we have good audio for all that homecoming stuff.
Oxford wasn't that great in 3rd down conversions last week. They only completed about 36% of their 3rd downs. Most of them were by the pass, so going to be interesting to see what they do here.
How we do? Jebediah is manning our stream service. Everything going good on stream in there, Jebediah? If you want to make a comment, you can go to our Facebook and make a comment there. We just can't. That's our best way to interact with you. Cassie over center. He's got a full side over here, trying to get some
empty backfield.
Yeah. It's like, well, that might be too much time.
Timeout, Oxford.
Oxford iced themselves.
Coach Klein saw something he just didn't like in the defense or offensive setup.
Okay, about 57 ticks here before we enter the second. Getting my scripts all ready for you know where. Should say that homecoming caused, they always come up that big hill, and what a big crowd tonight for Oxford homecoming. And would you imagine we'd be mid-September and the weather would be this nice out? It's a beautiful night for football. We haven't even said that yet. 57 ticks here. We roll into the second quarter. Cougars lead it by 7. We've had 3 great weekends. Now that I say that, when we roll back at the end of the month, it'll probably be snowing. You know. I hope not by the end of September, but yeah. But anyways, it's almost unseasonably warmer this week right now. But we're not complaining. Back to some offense here. Cat's going to see what they can go offensively here on this one. 3rd and 5. They need to get past it. Cassio in the shotgun. He gets it. Looks for the air. Passes off to number 9. And number 9 will get the first down on that. That is, of course, Champagne. Champagne gets the first down for Oxford. And that should leave about 45 ticks on the clock. Cats are getting it down the field there pretty good, not bad at all.
Not at all. They're going to keep eating away at this clock, and that's going to be key to this game and their win.
Oh, no doubt. And is that Cassie there? Out of the shotgun, yeah. There we go. Gets about an 8-yard gain there, Travis.
Yeah, Tabor. He broke off a 40-yard touchdown run for us last week. Looks good. He's quick.
16 seconds. The clock still continues to roll. It's at 13-12. They're going to probably let it roll out here, and we'll go to the second quarter here. Want to remind you tonight we're brought to you in part by Oxford Bank and Oxford Health Quest. Oxford Health Quest. I think that's going to end the first quarter. And again, we're brought to you by Health Quest.
HealthQuest Physical Therapy and Medical Fitness has been serving the Oxford community since 2005 and is proud to once again support the Wildcat football season. We provide state-of-the-art physical therapy services aimed at getting you back in the game as soon as possible. Go to www.hqpt.com or call 248-236-0035 to set up a free pain assessment for any of your orthopedic needs.
And thank you, Oxford Health Quest. Also, Oxford Bank helping us. We know providing the best banking experience comes from building long-lasting relationships with you and the communities we serve. That's been that way since June 17th of 1884. Over the years, they've learned a few things about what it means to have a friend you can bank on. Again, we go beyond providing quality products to help you achieve financial goals. Strive to offer personalized approach, community involvement, innovative, convenient services that meets our customers wherever you are. Bank with us online, in person, or by using their mobile app. Oxford Bank, delivering value for life. Thank you, Oxford Bank, and thank you, Oxford Health Quest.
18 in motion. CC dropping back, looking right, and just out of the reach of Katie.
Out of the reach of Katie on that one. 11:56, we're in the second quarter. Cats on an offensive charge right now. We're not doing too bad. They're down by 7.
Cassisi he's a young quarterback. He's a sophomore, but Coach Klein said he's a natural leader in the locker room. The guys really look up to him. He's going to have to make sure he really trusts his progression and make sure that he's not throwing across his body back into the field. That's just
right.
Just
a
recipe for disaster.
It got a little sloppy maybe last week. I don't want to say, but it was a little bit haphazard last week.
Yeah, 2 interceptions last week.
Cassisi hands off, and I'm not sure how maybe a 2-yard gain best.
That was a Tabor
on the carry. Second, fourth down, big fourth down here for Oxford. What do you do now? Do you go to the he's within field goal range.
He is. Katie is one of the top kickers in the league right now.
Okay.
It's for me, might give it a shot, but that's a long field goal.
It's a long boot, yeah. Well, Katie always boots it way above the yeah. Well, they're going to go for it. They are early on going for it. You see he's over there, Pat hands off to him, and he will get first down.
It's close. It's
going to be
so close.
Well,
Stoney's saying fourth down,
and I do
first
believe,
down them.
And Oxford's kind of coming off dejected.
Yep,
so
and there's a call. They were stopped, just short, unfortunately.
Turn it over on downs, and that's not really what you want to do right now. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Once again, want to invite you to come on down to the natatorium. That is in the school next Thursday night. Yours truly, Dan Weiss, are going to be down there taping Swimming for Oxford, swim and dive. You got to come on down and experience it. It's fun. Out of the shotgun, and he goes to the air, and number 42 gets it, and that'll be about a first down.
Tabor comes up and makes that stick. That's a great open field tackle.
And that was caught by number 42, Zach Powell. Tall young man there.
Hurry up. Hurry up offense.
Hurry up offense, and they really don't need to do that right now. Out of the shotgun.
Fogler again, but on the outside.
Fogler brings it on the outside, and that's going to be a what? First. We lost the scoreboard. Taylor in the shotgun, looking for the whole team is actually looking for the play. It's like almost like baseball. Look at the signs they're getting over there.
Yeah, that's part of the no huddle offense.
They're going to grab
That's Sean Wilson. What a pursuit from the other side of the field all the way over here to help out with Brody Moore.
Taylor on the keep, though, right?
Correct.
But Taylor got a few yards on that one.
He did.
Second and 2 for the Cougs. Is that what they're calling that? Is that the no huddle offense, and that really kind of expedites things, right?
Yeah, that really gives them the opportunity to control the clock. They want to go hurry up, then go hurry up. They want to slow it down and really
it's almost like watching a baseball. It's almost like watching baseball across the field. Holds on to the ball. He rolls up. First down for the Cougars. The chain gang gets moved up. 9:20, and I tell you, this is a fast game so far.
It really is.
It does help that there's not a lot of laundry on the field, too. But, it's been a pretty well-cleaned fought game as well. Oxford definitely needs to maybe dig in a little bit.
Yeah, that second level linebackers got to come up and fill some gaps to be able to help out on this run offense. Heavy run offense right now from Stoney.
Out of the shotgun. Holds and passes it off on the outlet. Outlet will get away. 16 catches it. That's Trent Bauman. Stopped by Evan Geringer on that stop. And that'll bring up second and 4. They're just chewing it up again.
Mm-hmm.
Clock is at 8:29 and still rolling. Big halftime performance coming to you. We'll broadcast that as well. If you're at home, pop yourself some popcorn. You got some halftime to watch. Taylor holds on to it. He's going to keep it. Almost gets stopped up. Oxford does about 4 or 5 people. Knock him down.
Again, great pursuit by some of those defensive players getting across the field.
Yeah, maybe about a 2-yard gain on that, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Geringer on the initial stop. I think he was first hat on the
third and 3. Oxford, another big third down situation. Obviously, stopping them here is going to be very, beneficial. You don't want them to go up by 2 before they roll into the locker room. And
that's a great stop.
They did stop him. The line stopped him.
Great stop.
I think he's shy of the first on that for sure.
I think so too. He is about 2 yards short.
2, and that'll be 4th, and should be about 2.
Yeah.
4th and 3, actually.
Offense is going to stay out. You got to think.
They got nothing to lose.
Correct.
Right. Really. They're up by 7. You could kick it, but that's a long boot again. But big 4th down play here. Oxford defense going to dig in and see if they can stop them up here. It would be a big stop emotionally for them. Holds on to it, and it does not happen. It looks like it does look like the first down.
Parks on the carry.
Parks on that carry for the Cougars, and looks like they got it.
We haven't had number 40's number called yet. He was pretty active in the last game, or 2 games ago. 7 tackles against Bloomfield, and quite a few catches on little screen passes against West Bloomfield. So look for that number to get called here soon. You have yet to go to him.
Big first down play there for the Cougars as they chew up the field against Oxford. On the keeper, he rolls around about a 5-yard gain on that one. That would be Taylor. On the stop would be Logan Marshall.
Taylor on the carry. Logan Marshall on the stop.
That's going to be 2nd and 10 right now, or 2nd and about 5. What do we got now, 4? As we roll, 5:53, second quarter, 2nd and 10 right now. 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. Cat's going to dig down, hopefully defensively, and see what they can do on the stop here. Holds on to it. Two Cats grab on the 36. 36 on the carry. That, of course, is Fogler, the big guy there.
Vaquero on the initial contact.
Vaquero on the contact for the first stop there. Gotta love that third down. 3rd and 7.
Of their four third down conversions, they've ran the ball 3 times. But this is a 3rd and long. You got to think that you're going to pass here.
Yeah, it looks like
maybe
he's
a
got
quarterback draw.
He's got 3 wide, well, 4 wideouts actually.
Trips right, and a single receiver closest to us.
I say he's going left.
Oh, he won.
He's holding on to it. He's looking for the end zone. And it'll get batted away by an Oxford player. Tabert there on scene, which could have been another touchdown. Tabert bats that one away. 4th down, and I tell you, that if Tabert wasn't there, we would have had another score on the board for the Cougs. 4:48 right now, the clock in the second quarter of action here. That was a big play by Tabert. He had that guy covered really well.
Fogler's back in the game.
Fogler back in. You know this is going to be a run probably down, no doubt.
Maybe a little screen out to the field side.
Taylor in the shotgun. I guess I'll stop saying that. That's where when he goes up front, I'll let you know.
Empty backfield set.
Looks like he's going to the air once again. He's looking for the outlet, and they go to him, and he'll be denied by about a yard on the TD. Is that 81? 81 for
Sam McDermott.
Who stopped him?
Evan Geringer.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's very close down. Got to be about a 2-yard, 2 to go. 4:39 right now. Hands off to number 21. Parks goes in for the TD.
Get your first promo ready.
We're going to be doing the going in. Health Quest in. Yeah, okay. Going for the extra point. This ought to put them up on the board at 14-0 right now. So Cats are going to have to talk some big talk in the locker room. Boots it up, and that's good. 14-0 right now at 4:27.
Oxford's got to come back within this drive and at least put some sort of points on the board. Really going to help them with the momentum of the game going into the half.
And again, like I say, they're in one of the toughest leagues in Oakland County. The Red League, obviously, and Cats are going to have a challenging time. I know they've been there for a little bit, but this year seems to be a little bit more challenging. .427, 14-0 right now. The Cats going to dig in and see what they can get on the offensive side of things. And again, the secret out there with that, it's a Taylor, Fogler, and then he goes to the air. Deep in the backfield, number 9 for Oxford, and that, of course, is Jake Champagne. Champagne back in the backfield, about to be booted by, is it number 10? That is Quinton Ubaidi.
I mean, great effort on the last name.
Ubaidi. He's got a big foot. Big boot up there, and he'll feel number 31 will field it and bobble it, though. Not really the thing to do. 31 rolls out. He gets stopped up at about, the 21-yard line?
21-22, yep.
Yeah, he grabbed it and kind of bobbled it a little bit. That was Luke Johnson. He usually doesn't do that. So it'll be an Oxford offensive campaign for the next 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Again, want to thank our friends from the bank, Oxford Bank and Oxford Health Quest, for bringing these games to you. And, of course, your friends at the Oxford Cable Commission that allow us to do what we do. And we appreciate you being there on Oxford Community Television along with the Oxford High School website. Kessie over center. Rolls out, and you go Tabor will hold on to it and maybe get a yard, if that. Going to be about 2nd and 10 still. So what do? Do you go to the air, Travis? I think you need to go to the air.
Yeah, I mean, last week when it came to first downs, we ran the ball quite a bit. But then the week prior, we didn't run the ball so much. Now that being in 2nd down, you got 2nd and long, might not be a bad idea to go to the air.
A coach is going to know what to tell him to do, but I think we may be going to the air here. Out of the shotgun, Cassie, looking for the air, boom. And we will get first down out of that, and that's what we needed right there.
Yep, absolutely. It's a great job.
By number 9 on the catch, Jake Champagne.
Yep, knowing where the sticks are, getting to them, and then looking at your quarterback, and he makes a great catch and getting that first down.
Clock 3:29 as we roll down. Cassie will line up again. I think the air might be your best friend right now. And again, I could be wrong on this. Cassie over center. One wide out. He's going to hand off to number 20, and that, of course, is Cameron Jarrett. Jarrett gets maybe about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
I haven't really heard Brody Moore's name called too much offensively tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how they incorporate him into the next half.
I think we had him on a defensive stop earlier, but nothing on the offensive side.
Yeah, you're correct.
Cassie looks like he's going out of the shotgun. He has one wide out far right or far left. Looking for the air. He's going for it. Boom, long pass. And just out of the reach of, again,
Luke
Johnson. That was
so close.
A few more feet up, and he would have had that one.
Mm-hmm. Great job by Cassisi recognizing that open field, maybe that defensive coverage, and putting that ball almost right into Luke Johnson's breadbasket.
Yeah, no doubt. A few more feet, and Johnson would have been off to the races. 2:15 here in the second quarter. Oxford Stadium, homecoming night, and yes, a beautiful night for that. McCassie is out of the shotgun. He's got 2 wideouts on each side covered. Looking for the air, pops it up. Long pass again, overthrown. And that's going to bring it to, 4th and 8.
Yeah.
Are we off the stream? Oh. And Cassie here on, this is going to be 4th and 8. You got to make this one, definitely. Why are they going to punt it away or what?
Yeah, they're punting.
And a big boot just before number 8 gets stopped up back at about maybe
Tabor
hits him up at the back. 2 minutes and 2 seconds here.
Got some laundry on the field, right around the 46-yard line.
That might be. Not quite sure what that is. They'll figure it all out. We'll be rolling into the end of the second quarter. Again, we want to thank our friends at HealthQuest and our friends at Oxford Bank.
Personal foul on the receiving team.
What did they? And that'll bring them up. So it had to be against the Cougars for some reason.
Yeah, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Maybe that was
hurts.
a bad. We'll say we don't even know what the laundry was about, but that does put them within at least a kicking point here. But it's first down, so I guess you don't have to worry about that.
Going to the air.
Going to the air. And that was 81 on the catch, Sam McDermott. 2nd and 21. We never really heard what the penalty was about.
Yeah, just a personal foul of some sort. I didn't see a call from our head referee.
Taylor looking to go to the air. He holds on to it. He's rolling out. Nobody in the backfield to catch him. He is going to be stopped up. Laundry on the field
and
again.
Interception.
We got an interception, and that's going to be good for Oxford. Oxford takes it home on an interception. That is what Oxford needed going there.
That's a great.
Number 15, is that Geringer on the interception?
Yes.
Geringer on the interception, and there's Laundry on the field, though, so we don't know if this is off or not.
I want to say it's offensive holding.
I mean, it's going to be terrible if not, but I mean.
And it was. It was offensive holding. Of course, Wildcats are going to decline that all day and take that score.
Offensive holding, and the Cats will go on the board at about 1:35, and that's what they needed to bolster their confidence up. Way to go, Geringer, on that.
Really did. Turnovers are going to be a huge factor here as well. Time possession and your turnovers. Of course, any game, turnovers are going to be a huge factor. But
Katie getting ready to boot, and he does that. I love it when he kicks because it goes right over the top of the uprights. That is what Oxford needed, and they're going to ice them on that one. They're going to call timeout. Should we roll one now or just roll it at the quarter? Roll it at the quarter. We might as well, yeah. We got about $1:35 before we get into the halftime performance. And I tell you, the game tonight has been rolling through pretty fast. Would you not agree, Travis, or no?
It is. There's been minimal stoppage of play, and it just keeps rolling.
And the first bits of Laundry we saw on the field, actually, I mean, you're right. The turnovers are the ones that have benefited Oxford here.
Yeah, Lake Orion had, I think it was 4 or 5 penalties before half last game. So those penalties stopped the clock. This one, not so much. This clock has continued to tick down constantly.
Yeah, and I mean, we had Laundry on the field, and then it got thrown away. And I mean, that was a perfect catch there by Geringer, and he rolled it in for a TD. Way to go. Got to feel good for him on that one. $1:35 right now, and we're going to see what Katie can do. Boot it through for the extra point and make it a 7-point ball game as they roll into the half. But again, $1:35 is still a lot of time. Katie lines up. I love when he kicks because it goes right over the uprights. Watch this. This is amazing how he kicks. Somebody's icing him again.
We're going timeout. Wildcats. Do they only have 10 on the field?
Why? I don't understand that.
No, they got 11. Just some confusion. That's okay. That's what timeouts are for.
Yeah, but I mean, Katie is like getting ready to kick it. I mean, obviously I can see on the Stoney Creek, but I'm not quite sure why would you ice the kicker. I don't know.
I don't know if they're necessarily.
Again, I'm not a coach. You've been a coach before, so you can probably break it down.
But it's gonna be a handful of things. Hey, our field goal team, we have these 10 players always on field goal team. Where's Johnson? I don't know. Where's Johnson? Let's get Johnson out there. Not just throwing a name out there.
I think Katie is going to be ready. I think he's been ready 2 times.
Third time's the charm, right, Jim?
Yeah, definitely. But I love you know what it is? I said I love when I watch this kid kick, and then we got iced like twice. There we go. We got about $1:35. Cats scored there, 6. Katie going to put one up on the board here for them for a 7-point game. Here we go. I don't think no one's going to call timeout now.
Brody Marr with the hold.
Bingo. And there you go. 7-point ball game on a Geringer interception touchdown. Katie adds the period to the sentence on that one. And now we have a 14-7 ball game here at the Oxford Stadium. $1:35, we roll into halftime. Get ready, halftime. We are definitely going to see a great performance there. Obviously, it's homecoming. They do the king and queen thing.
Gotta love it. Alumni come back for homecoming night.
Oh, yeah.
It's always a great crowd here. Band is always into it. The whole crowd's into it. Can't ask for a much better Friday night.
Yeah, no doubt. It's always an exciting night. And I tell you, what a great night here in the football stadium the last 3 Friday nights we've been here, and it's been kind of fun. Again, it's going to be a little different next week. I invite you next week to tune in if you can't get to Clarkston. We are headed to Clarkston. We're loading up the van, and we're moving to Beverly. We're headed to Clarkston next week. And you'll be able to catch it on Oxford's YouTube page, and I know Dan will be happy about that. Dan would like them to all be on the road now, I think. Here we go. Is it Katie? We're going to boot deep in the backfield. Stoney Creek lines up with 2. Big boot. And they'll field it to the 20.
You really can't ask for much better and a high school kicker to put that in the end zone every time.
Exactly. I mean, that's why I think he's safe on a 40.
Yeah.
I think he's safe for a 40 kick. I mean, if they get there. $1.30. I mean, you got to remember, back in the day, the Lions, they always reserve. That's how they won the games on the kick.
Mr. Hansen, of course. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Powerful boot there, but you can't always rely on the kicker to win the game for you either, though.
Definitely not. Somehow Lions did, though.
They did. Well, yeah. Poor Matt Stafford had to pay the price, but, I mean, he had like 3 seconds to make decisions, right? Anyways, here we go, the offensive side here from the Cougars. We know who's out there, the players. And it's Taylor lining up to throw and go to the air. He wants to get back that touchdown. He'll be stopped up before the line. He'll go out of bounds at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
$1.27, hardly any time off the clock there. 2nd and 10.
19 Tabor back in.
Tabor goes in.
You got to wonder if they're switching up coverage here, adding in different players.
Well, I mean, I know the defense in the last 2 games, obviously, they've been really put to the test. And a lot of, I mean, it's hard to believe these guys are just digging deep. I mean.
Yeah, it's great to have the offensive time of possession be up, but the last thing you want is your defense to be out there all night long. A lot of these guys play both sides of the ball, so it's tough on them.
Right, exactly. Out of the shotgun, that should be.
Taylor
he goes to
right,
the air.
Way over.
And overthrown. Second, there's a flag as well. Might be offensive holding. I'm not sure. And that's going to be a detriment to the Cougars if they start making just common mistakes like that. Is it going against Oxford? Not quite sure.
He's waiting to hear from Coach Lyon's decision, so we're going to decline something.
They declined the call because evidently, and it was declined. What was it?
Looks like a legal man downfield on Stoney. That's a no-no. Can't do that.
Oh, we got that big 3rd down coming. $1.22, 3rd and 11 right now.
It's a great job by Katie coming off of his block and trying to secure a tackle. First initial contact, and I think Luke Johnson got
it. Now, who do we got in the booth here? Is this your son?
This is my oldest, Jack.
Hey, Jack, what's up? Hey, come on, you're talking on the mic. You want to say hi to something to your dad? We got another broadcaster, Dan.
Maybe a future one.
Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. There's a chair if you want to sit down. There you go. Your dad's doing a great job.
Thanks, Jim. First time, not doing so bad, I think.
You're doing wonderfully. 4th and 7 here, and that's an unusual spot for the Cougs. I guess he got bored. He took off.
And we've had 2 4th down tries. One, they stayed on the ground. One, they went to the air. They were successful at both. So it's kind of a toss-up what we see here. 4th and long.
Now, this is the first time, well, obviously, then somebody called timeout, right? I think they're all in a huddle over there.
You got to think they punt it here, right? This close in the end zone. They don't want to give the ball back to Oxford this close to be able to potentially punch it in.
But with their offensive line, I mean, you really can't afford. I mean, it's you know what I mean. $1.15 right now. What are they going to do? They got they're going to punt.
Yep.
Which, I mean, there you go. Get ready. We're going to be doing our sponsors coming up here at the quarter.
It's a long, high
Long,
punt.
hot boot. Oh, no. And that is recovered by Oxford on a
Johnson stepped back onto it. That
wow.
could have been bad.
That could have been very detrimental against Oxford at a minute 5.
That's two muffed catches by Johnson tonight. He was solid all last week and the week before on every single kick return or punt return.
Who got the ball back on that for Oxford?
Johnson ended up recovering himself. That was great.
Good.
Hey, Coach, I messed up, but I got it back.
Right, but that's a very dangerous situation there. So what do? Get a $1.05, maybe get it within 30. If you can, would you kick it up, or are you going to go all the way?
I think you got to get inside probably the 25 in order to get a real successful look at a field goal. So
Katie's got a big foot, though.
This is true.
Here we go. He's looking for something in the air. He's got to get it down close.
Screen to Tabor.
And it's going to go to Tabor. Tabor's taking it all the way down to 40, down to 30. Safety zone there, going farther. He gets it down to about, well, there you go. Bottom line, it's going to be at least 3. And the Wildcats are starting to figure out the big machine in their deal. And again, this is some very momentous play right now for the Oxford Wildcats.
Absolutely. Every single first down they've had so far, they've gone onto the ground. That time, went to the air. Look how successful that is. That's a great job by Coach Line, recognizing that they're probably waiting for a run, and they threw a nice little screen over the top.
Hey, Dan, I don't know what they got going on the scoreboard. I don't know if that's us or them. Oh, it is? Okay. Well, anyways, bottom line, the least you're going to walk out of here is with 3, okay? 14-7 right now, and some powerful play by the Oxford offense. Pitch out to the side, and Katie throws down for a just out of the reach.
Great job by Tabor breaking that up to make sure you become a defensive back when that ball's thrown up like that. So great job.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit of a trick play. They hit it over to Katie. Katie looked for something, and it was just a little bit overthrown there. And another exciting game here at the stadium. I tell you what, this has really been fun tonight. Again, we still got another half of football to get through, but what we've seen here has been great play on both sides.
Absolutely. Great time of possession, back and forth. See what happens here.
You see he's over in the shotgun, looking to roll out and get a pass play. He's still finding himself in trouble, passes it off, and it looks like it's intercepted.
Might have been intercepted. It's tough to see back here. They're going to signal it is.
Oh, I think it is, yes. Well, I guess we don't get the 3. But, again, we got about 41 ticks before we get to the halftime.
That's 2 turnovers now in the game. An interception for both sides.
Very important interception there against Oxford, obviously. I mean, they're all important. I mean, Oxford scored on that interception, too. So, I mean, yeah, both turnovers very detrimental to both sides. 41 ticks, and back on the offensive side of things, the Cougars back in their deep in their territory again. Hands off to is that Fogler on it? He gets brought down to the ground. I think that's Fogler.
To be honest, I cannot tell. It's going to be 21.
72. Okay. 21. That would be Parks. Got stopped up there right at the line there. So that gives him about 2nd and 8 and 15. It's going to roll out here. I think they're just going to let it play itself out. 10, 9. Are they going to get 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's going to end the half. We, again, are brought to you in part by 2 great places. We have the Oxford Bank and Health Quest. Want to thank Health Quest?
HealthQuest Physical Therapy and Medical Fitness has been serving the Oxford community since 2005 and is proud to once again support the Wildcat football season. We provide state-of-the-art physical therapy services aimed at getting you back in the game as soon as possible. Go to www.hqpt.com or call 248-236-0035 to set up a free pain assessment for any of your orthopedic needs.
Thank you to, again, Dan Gar and Health Quest helping us bring, and the Oxford Bank. Oxford Bank, we know providing the best banking experience comes from building long-lasting relationships with you and the communities we serve. They've been striving to do this since the inception back in 1884. Over the years, they've learned a thing or two of what it means to have a friend you can bank on. We provide quality products to help you achieve your financial goals, strive to offer personalized approach, community involvement, innovative, convenient services. Meet our customers wherever you are. Bank with us online, in person, or by using the mobile app. Oxford Bank, delivering value for life. Thanks to Oxford Bank. Thanks to Oxford Health Quest. We're in halftime right now, ladies and gentlemen. The score right now, the Cougars 14-7. We'll be back to call the second half right after this.
Hey, this is former Detroit Lion Rob Rubick and former Lapeer, Michigan school teacher. You're currently watching OCTV, Oxford Community Television. Enjoy it.
Got a thought party for my day ones. They ain't in the studio, but they lace up. Rest in peace to Drama King. We was straight stunned. Young like the vamp.
Give it up for 2022 Oxford Varsity Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2022 Oxford Wildcat Marching Band. This evening, under the leadership of drum majors Adriana Curtis, Josh Curtis, and Olivia Hoffman, with color guard captain Jordan Gill, the Wildcat Band is proud to present music from one of the most successful movie franchises in history. We set sail on a swashbuckling high-seas serenade, celebrating the adventures of Disney's favorite and most unforgettable pirates. Drum major, is your band ready? And now, the Wildcat Band proudly presents the music of Pirates of the Caribbean. Wildcat Marching Band.
Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Homecoming Halftime Ceremony. This week the Wildcats showed school spirit by displaying their take on space. This competition hanging with her brother Carl and hunting. Brennan is the son of Aaron and Jenny Elin. He enjoys playing football, basketball, baseball, participating in the 42-strong mentoring program, and hunting and fishing. Representing the sophomore class of 2025, Ethan Kuzner and Kate Kohansky. Kate is the daughter of Kevin and Kathy Kohansky. She enjoys playing in the marching band, playing golf as a member of the golf team, and hanging with her friends. Ethan is the son of Jason and Michelle Kruger. He enjoys riding jet skis, spending time with his family, and playing baseball. Representing the junior class of 2024 is Jay Cady, Charlie Schwab, Avery Felix, and Kira Billis. Kira is the daughter of Julie and Derek Billis. She enjoys playing soccer, golf, basketball, hanging with her friends, and sleeping. Avery is the daughter of Jamie and Renee Felix. She enjoys being a member of the varsity tennis team, choir, and volunteering for PEAs. Charlie Schwab is the son of Brooke and Todd Schwab. He enjoys tennis, wrestling, and hanging out with his homecoming date. Jay Cady is the son of Kim and Jason Cady. He enjoys hanging out with his family and friends, playing football, soccer, baseball, and basketball, and of course, fighting with his brother Drew. Representing your senior class of 2023, Ethan O'Dowd, Brody Burns, Eli Tabor, Xander Brown, Emma DeFoon, Caitlin Burns, Kaylee Myron, and Lexi Owens. Emma is the daughter of Ashley Judd and Scott and Lucy DeFoe. Emma is a member of the Varsity cheer team, loves going to Target with Ethan, and loves going to the beach for late night talks. Caitlin is being escorted by her siblings Easton, Connor, and Kinsley Burns. She enjoys spending time with those she loves, being part of 42 Strong, and traveling and trying new things. Ethan is the son of Christina and Walt O'Dowd. Ethan loves playing varsity hockey, coaching hockey, and taking vacations with Emma. Brody is the son of Amy and Jason Burns. He enjoys playing baseball and golf, going up north hunting and fishing, and hanging out making memories with family and friends. Lexi is the daughter of Angie and Sean Owens. She enjoys playing soccer, being in mentorship, and a member of the 42 Strong mentoring program. Kylie is the daughter of Adrian and Matt Myron. She enjoys playing varsity soccer, being part of 42 Strong, and being in mentorship. Eli is the son of Ryan and Kristen Tabor. He enjoys playing football, wrestling, and track, golfing in his spare time, hanging out with family and friends. son of Debbie and Dave Brown and is being escorted by his mother and his father. He enjoys being a member of the executive board and leadership, a member of SAD Club, and being in the musical and bowling programs. Representing Lakeville Elementary School, your 2029 princess is Brooklyn Zygo. Brooklyn loves dance, everything about school, and being a princess. Your prince is Oscar Chiron. Oscar couldn't be here tonight, but he loves to learn to skateboard. Now, for our returning king and queen, welcome back, Claire Spindler and Gavin Green. Claire is attending the University of Michigan this year. She enjoys staying active, hanging out with friends, and being outdoors, hunting and fishing. Gavin is attending Michigan State University. He enjoys hanging out with his friends, family, and football. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. The 2022 homecoming royalty is Eli Tabor and Lexi Yolen. Congratulations to all court members and this year's royalty. Let's hear it for the homecoming court.
HealthQuest Physical Therapy and Medical Fitness has been serving the Oxford community since 2005 and is proud to once again support the Wildcat football season. We provide state-of-the-art physical therapy services aimed at getting you back in the game as soon as possible. Go to www.hqpt.com or call 248-236-0035 to set up a free pain assessment for any of your orthopedic needs.
Once again, we want to thank our friend Dan Garr at HealthQuest. Also want to thank the Oxford Bank for bringing the games to you tonight. Remember, at Oxford Bank, we know providing the best banking experience comes from building a long-lasting relationship with you and the communities we serve. That's why we've been striving to do this since the inception back in 1884. Over the years, we've learned a thing or two of what it means to be a friend you can bank on. We go beyond providing quality products to help you achieve your financial goals. We strive to offer personalized approach, community involvement, innovative and convenient services. Again, that meet our customers wherever you are. Make sure to bank with us online, in person, by using our mobile app. Oxford Bank, delivering for life. There we go. Thank our corporate sponsors, Oxford Bank and HealthQuest. I think we got a choir behind us here. Good to have you with us tonight. Oxford comes out of the halftime at 14-7. They were on a powerful offensive charge and ended up on a turnover, getting it back to the Cougars. But they got it within 7 again at the halftime. We roll into the second half. All the festivities are complete with homecoming and the knighting and queening of the homecoming king and queen. Once again, great to have you with us. We got Travis Wilson here. Are you young, Travis? No, what's your name? You're Jack. Oh, you're not Travis. You're Jack. Jack Wilson? Okay, there you go. We got Jack Wilson. He's going to be one of our spotters, too. You're training him good, Travis. That's good.
Yeah, you got to start him young.
Do you play football? Are you going to play football when you get older? I think you're going to be a good player, Jack. Jack's here with us again.
Couple scores around the league. West Bloomfield is down 20-14 at half at Clarkston, and Lake Orion is up by 1, 14-13 versus Adams.
No, who did you say that Clarkston score was?
20-14. West Bloomfield is up at half.
Wow.
Yep. West
Bloomfield's leading them. Wow.
Yeah, they're a great team. Clarkston is huge.
That's not going to bode well down in Clarkston.
Oh, it will not. That's for sure.
Are the Fyfes still in charge of that situation? The Fyfes? Remember when they in charge of Lake Orion? I mean, Clarkston.
Couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
I might be really engaging my age on that one.
It's just fine. Okay. Could you imagine if we would have scored right at half and then gotten the ball back? It would have been great momentum for us to kick off.
Well, like I said, though, we did show that we had some prowess out there. Back to it, some live action in the last half of football. This is where it's all going to count. And down on the ground, who was that, number 7?
Number 9.
Oh, 9. I got all my stuff on.
Jake Champagne.
His
name's been called a couple times tonight. Got the ball.
Champagne.
Tossed towards him.
There we go.
We ran on first down. We ran the ball 66% of the time.
We did.
In the first half. So
Okay.
it'll be interesting to see what we do here.
Very good.
Oh, look at that.
Running right up about the middle. No gain on the play. It looks like they may have been taking a loss, and maybe a 2-yard loss on that one.
Homecoming King. With looks like a 2-yard gain actually.
Oh, was it really? We got 2. It didn't look like it from my vantage point.
Couple of great, nice little effort at the end there. Was able to get past the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard gain.
Well, again, want to thank you tonight for being with us tonight. We got a great broadcast team with us. Let's roll through them. You got Travis Wilson. He's with us in the broadcast booth. You got one and only Jebediah Calhoun. He's running our stream. We got Dan Weiss. He's the director producer. We got Joe Hollywood Calhoun. Marissa on the top, who have yet to know what her last name is. Marissa
She's doing a great job. That's for sure.
She's getting a lot of the upshot. Okay, there we go. Back to live action.
Tossed
on
Tabor?
the carry, Tabor gets about maybe 4 yards on the play. Again, and yours truly, Jim Hughes from Oxford Community Television. Thank you for letting us bring them to you. And again, we thank Oxford Health Quest and Oxford Bank. We want to make sure we give them kudos and plenty of credit. What is it? Ruska? Marissa Ruska. Marissa, right? Okay, she's up on top. Joe Hewitt's off tonight.
Oxford only completed 33% of the third down conversions in the first half. So, and 2 of them were attempts via pass. They were successful with 1 and then 1 on the ground.
3rd down and 6. They really need to get something going here to maybe answer the call back, get something on the board, okay? Out of the shotgun, and he's in trouble. He throws it down, and that'll be gone. And that's going to be a 4th and 6.
For a young quarterback, it's smart to be able to know when to throw it away, when to tuck it, and realize that the coverage is blown. And
right.
Being able to pick apart the defense, but at the same time, something like this, and there's laundry on the field. They might call that intentional grounding. I don't know if he was outside the tackles.
I mean, there was plenty of players around him when he threw it down.
It is intentional grounding.
And that's not going to bode very well for Oxford. Threw it to the paint, and it's going to hurt him. I mean, really, you're down in their territory anyway. I think you're going to have to punt it away either way you look at it. I mean, you would have done that anyway. Just get you back farther in the end zone. Well, you got that boot of Katie, and that's going to be helpful.
Right.
4th and 6, and I would imagine, again, they're going to bring out the punt squad. And they do. This is what I got to do to watch it from this angle. I got to go all the way over and look in the window on this side. Big boot from, was that
Takes
Katie?
At the 42.
Number 8 grabs onto it, and he gets stopped up.
Brody Moore.
Brody
Moore on the stop.
There you go.
Contact.
Heard Brody Moore earlier. Another stop there.
He's been active on the defense tonight, but we still haven't seen him come alive on the offense. His name got called quite a bit last week. Looking to see how they get him incorporated into the offense this second half.
No doubt.
Stoney on first down in the half, or at the first half rather, ran the ball 80% of the time on first down.
Wow.
So let's see. What do you think? They going to come out and pass, or they going to come out and run?
Well, it looks like they got 2 wideouts, one each side, and you got a full backfield.
Yeah, pistol setup, pistol offense.
And he hands off to none other than the
21.
Oh, wow. And what a dangerous run
and
that
Luke
was.
Johnson on the tackle.
That was Kyle Parks on the gain. Wow, that was a big gain against Oxford there. 1st and 10, the score is at 14-7 on a very tough Cougar team here. Again, I invite you, and I don't want to negate, well, we'll wait after this play. We'll tell you about next week. You're going to be able to catch the game. If you can't get to Clarkston, you'll be able to watch it here on OCTV live. Taylor hands off to number 21. Again, he gets stopped up, and that again was
almost at the line of scrimmage.
Kyle Parks. They let him go through the first time. They were not going to let it happen twice. 9:17 as the clock continues to roll. Third quarter action here from the stadium. A beautiful night for football. Meeting a lot of people out here. Everybody saying they're catching the stream, and we appreciate it. We'd like to know where you're watching. You can chime in after the fact and let us know where you caught the game. Maybe you're far away.
Keeper
holds on to it, and he'll get about 5 or 7 yards on it. What do we got going over here? I don't understand what that's all about. 68 and 72 got into something out here. Everybody else was in the middle.
Yeah, Kipchak. Yeah, I mean, he's a big kid for Stoney. He's the one that's got 3 college offers so far. He comes in at 6'4", 298. I mean, that's a huge college prospect.
Big third down stop there. Oxford stopped him there down and close to their end zone. They're in that danger territory, too. Yeah, the one gentleman that was out there by himself, he said he's got, what's going on there? Switch up defense there, evidently.
Quarterback keeper.
They're going to hold, and I think he's going all the way, and he gets
squeaked in there, yeah.
He gets in for a TD. That'll throw him up on the board. That's 20-7. They'll bring in the boot. See about adding another point up. Cats are going to have another another chance to go on the offense here shortly. But again, you got to start to hopefully capitalize on some of the offensive possessions here. Seems like all the laundry is going down on the field against Stoney tonight.
Yeah, there's definitely a handful of penalties on Stoney Creek. That's for sure.
And he gets that one. That'll notch it at 21-7.
Yep. Somehow was able to put it out through the uprights, even though the laces were not out on that hold.
Well, here we go. It'll be the Cats' chance to get a chance to get something going here, and they're definitely going to need to capitalize on this possession. Again, we're deep into the third quarter at 8:09. You're watching OCTV, Oxford Community Television. We are streaming again to the Oxford High School site. And again, in a few days, we also get it on our YouTube. So you're able to catch any of these games down the road. Maybe tell your friends about us. But again, if you're watching us live tonight, we appreciate you being wherever you are. We're trying to bring in the stadium just a little bit closer to where you're at right now.
I think Coach Line is trying to argue that intentional grounding play, or call rather.
Well, I mean, that's water under the bridge right now.
Yeah,
what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you're arguing something that already happened. 21-7. Cats will get a chance to get something going offensively once again. And a big boot. It goes all the way back.
Luke Johnson.
Johnson holds on to it. He's still got it. He's holding on to it up to about the 40. He gets brought down into the Oxford line. Good return there on that one. 8:01. Was that number 40? You said that was. Was that Gainey on the call on the carry?
40 for Stoney is Seth Lumen.
Oh no, who carried that for Oxford?
31, Luke Johnson.
Oh, Johnson. Okay, good stuff. And now it's a chance for Cassie to get going something offensively. They're going to definitely have to get up on the board here. I mean, they're down by a good 2 touchdowns. And you don't want the Stoney Creek to get this ball back and go back down the field. It's going to be a tough one here. Again, they're in a tough league, this red league here for the Oakland Red.
Evan Geringer into the game. Trips on the far side of the field. Interesting.
Out of the shotgun, he looks to go to the air. He's plenty of time, and it's overthrown.
Looking for Luke Johnson down the sideline. Looked like he may have stopped his route or just a little bit of miscommunication between him and Dom Cassisi.
7:54. 2nd and 10. They're at about midfield here right now.
Kind of like the call there. They trying for a little bit of deeper play.
Yeah, I mean, I find, like I said, Cassisi's got the arm to get it out there. In fact, though, I mean, he's almost a little too powerful because a lot of his receivers are not getting out there fast enough. Hands off. It rolls up to about maybe a gain of 1 or 2 at best.
Yeah, Lumen on that tackle there. He's getting active. He recorded quite a few tackles last week and the week before. You're going to hear his name called a little bit more now, I feel like.
3rd and 10 right now at 7:36. It's a tough one for the Cats tonight. And And there they go. It's going to be a big third down play for the Wildcats. They got to get something going here. It looks like he might be going to the air again. He's over the center. Nope, he holds on to him. He's going to the air. Big throw. Oh, he gets brought down to the carpet. Hard brought down right about the 32 for a big loss there. Lambert on the stop for the Cougars. And he got brought down pretty hard. 21-7 at 7:03. Homecoming night. Hope you guys enjoyed the festivities that everything brought us at halftime. Punt team out. Big boot.
Shanked right a little bit, but a good bounce.
Big bounce
Favorable
for Oxford.
bounce.
Very big bounce for Oxford.
Yeah.
And that'll put him back deep in their territory. It'll be the offensive charge of the Cougars once again. Defense comes back out for Oxford. We sit on 6:39. 1st and 10, Stoney Creek.
We haven't seen that Wildcat offense that Stoney sometimes runs yet this half. Be interested to see if they bring it out here in the series.
Right. What was the score? Going back to your scores on the Lake Orion, what was the score there?
Yeah, at half, Lake Orion was up 14-13 against a powerful Rochester Adams team.
And Clarkson was down. I'm finding that amazing. Clarkson was down.
Yeah, it looked like it was 14-14 just before half, and then somehow West Bloomfield decided to punch in another one.
Defense digging down deep here on a very tough Stoney Creek team. Handoff to 21, and that, of course, we've seen that number before. That is Parks.
Parks and Geringer on the stop with the wrap-up.
Geringer playing a lot of heavy defense, and he's the one that got the interception to get us punch us in the end zone last quarter. That was a very powerful momentous play for the Cats with Geringer. No huddle offense going on, and it looks like a baseball play coming in.
Yeah, steal second maybe? I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's working for him, though, I guess. Up the middle, I think you maybe get a 2-yard gain on that one.
Yeah, I think we maybe see a quarterback keeper here. You know, Taylor's got some great legs. He had over 100 yards rushing against Bloomfield, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go to number 7.
Yeah. 3rd and 1, you're right about the keeper. I would imagine he's going to roll it right up the middle. All they got to do is get one, and the chains move. 5:20.
Oh.
And he get stopped up?
That is really close.
Luke
Johnson came flying up to make that tackle. That's a great pursuit.
That's going to be a great momentous thing if they can't stop him on 4th.
Katie was also in there on that tackle.
4th and 1. Big 3rd down stop there for the Wildcats.
Absolutely.
Good job from that defense. And you said it was, who'd you say that was? Johnson up on the
Johnson and Katie were in on this.
These guys have been playing all parts of the field tonight, I tell you that. Big play here. And they will get they'll get the first down on, and they had to earn it for sure.
Yeah. You got to think you just have to follow Big 68 wherever he goes, right?
Oh, no doubt.
A locomotive just coming through your defensive line, unfortunately.
1st and 10, the Cougars.
They've had 3 4th down tries, and they've completed every single one of them.
And that's got to be a very positive thing for those guys. I mean, in defense, you got to just dig down deep again and hopefully hold them. 4:08, the 3rd quarter continues. The clock continues to roll. It's going to be a detriment against Oxford, this clock here. Oh, off to the races, Parks, and gets about a 8-yard gain on that.
Yep, Geringer with that first initial contact.
Geringer seems to not know where Parks is going all the time.
Yeah, he's got a nose for him, that's for sure.
Right. If anything, as I say, whatever plays out tonight, Geringer's definitely going to get maybe a big should be getting kudos on the defense.
Yeah, his number's been called quite a bit tonight, especially with that pick 6.
Oh,
Gotta love to see it.
Taylor in the shotgun still. Hands off to you-know-who, number 21 Parks.
Yeah, it seems like it's all Parks lately. Fogler has not been, his number's not been called at all. Haven't even seen him on the field.
I wonder where he's at. I wonder if he's injured or if he's okay.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
I'm not seeing him. I've seen him on the line over there. Fogler was a big thing. Well, they held them the last third down possession. I wonder if they're just going to keep it and roll past. What do you think? Nope, they're going to give it to Parks, and Parks is going to get it for him.
Parks is going to just sneak right in there. They've already marked it as forward progress on the other side of the stick. That's going to be a first down.
That's going to be first down.
Now, they favored the pass quite a bit on the third down conversions, and then they've gone run basically every conversion since, or every attempt since, rather.
That moves the chains.
Time of possession. I mean, look at this. There are 2 minutes left in the third, 2.5 minutes left in the third. You got to wonder what's going through Coach Lyon's mind, what sort of plays he's thinking of when they get the ball back, whether that's
I think without a doubt you've got to go to the air and you got to be successful. That's all I can say right now.
Little line shift on the defensive front.
Man in motion, hands off to number 8.
7 keeps. Taylor keeps.
Oh, yeah, it's a keeper. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Second and about, I'll say 8, maybe 9.
You would think maybe the defense would recognize that every first down practically has been a run play. Of the 15 plays on first down for Stoney Creek, they've ran the ball 13 times.
But they got that powerful run. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, Geringer's been in on there. He stops Parks in that. But I'm telling you, this team is just a very powerful team. I think Oxford's playing tough Oxford football. It's just they're being counterattacked by a very tough offense. Right up the middle, and he gets about 7-8 yards, maybe just close to a first down.
Oh, a little scuffle.
Yeah, a little bit high emotions running out there. Number 68, that's at the hopeful there.
Crop check, yes, sir.
We had somebody rush over there and kind of inter. And 68 has been going to town on a few of our players over there all night.
Yeah, Sean Wilson's lined up across from him right now. You got to think, what am I going to do here? You got to get skinny. You got to get skinny in order to be able to get through that bigger lineman. He may not be as quick as you, and you got to use your size against him.
Looks like he might be going to air on this third down attempt. Nope, handed off number 21, Parks. Parks will get the first down plus.
And initially, he was stopped behind the line, but he kept his feet moving, legs driving, and he comes up with first down.
First and 10, 31 ticks, and we are out of the third quarter.
Wow. It's a quick game.
I mean, I don't even know what time it is. I mean, real time is here, but last week, plagued by all the laundry that was on the field, it was a delayed game almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's 10.
And they're going to roll out. We're going to go to our sponsors, are we? Okay. We're brought to you in part by our good friends at the Oxford Health Quest and Oxford Bank.
HealthQuest Physical Therapy and Medical Fitness has been serving the Oxford community since 2005 and is proud to once again support the Wildcat football season. We provide state-of-the-art physical therapy services aimed at getting you back in the game as soon as possible. Go to www.hqpt.com or call 248-236-0035 to set up a free pain assessment for any of your orthopedic needs.
As we roll into the fourth quarter, we want to thank our friends at HealthQuest and Oxford Bank We know providing the best banking experience comes from building long-lasting relationships with you and the communities we serve. That's why we've been striving to do this since our inception back in June of 1884. Over the years, we've learned a few things about what it means to have a friend that you can bank on. We go beyond providing quality products to help you achieve your financial goals, strive to offer personalized approach, community and involvement, and innovative, convenient services that meet our customers wherever you are. Bank with us online in person by using our mobile app. Thanks, Oxford Bank, delivering value for life. Again, we appreciate those two corporate sponsors. If you want to sponsor something, feel free to contact our offices. We got basketball coming up. We got many sports activities. You can have your name just like the bank and Oxford HealthQuest. Contact our office during normal business hours. Last quarter of action, Travis, it is crunch time, I would have to say, if you're a Wildcat. Not quite sure, but they're trying to figure it out. And easy pass, 12, and they'll get down within their territory about the 12-yard line. And that is, we have just heard that name for the first time tonight. Brody Moore again. Brody Moore really getting a lot of offensive calls tonight. Maybe they're just concentrating him as a defensive player right now. I mean, he was in the offense last weekend. (21-7) right now, and the Cougars have got the ball in their end. I mean, this team is just a power team, and Oxford defense is kicking in, trying to do their best. 10:32 as the clock continues to roll. And we get a stop by the Oxford line. You want water? Is that your water? No, that's for you. Second and 5, 10:04. And again, I mentioned to you, we are going to be live next week on the air on Oxford Community Television YouTube page. We have to use the schools when we're here at home. When we go on the road, we'll be using our own YouTube page. You want to dial us up for that. Back to it on the offensive side for the Cougars. Down deep in their end. Hand off to number 20 on the keeper.
Keep and a drop by Lumen.
21 looked like he could have gone through. I mean, Justin Taylor, if he would have handed it off to Parks, it would have been almost a touchdown.
Yeah, not sure if that was a run-pass option play or not. It could look like it was a design play action.
Parks had an open hole in there. 3rd and 5. Now, what do? You bring the kicker out, or are you going to try to take it in? I mean,
I think you run an option play here. You read that defensive end if he crashes down or if he stays outside, and that really determines what you're going to do in the play.
9:33, 3rd and 5.
21's numbers called
21,
again.
And there's laundry down on the field. Might be offensive holding.
Head referee flew through that flag, so he saw something. And the call is?
Illegal motion.
It's going to be holding on Stoney Creek.
Wow. Stoney Creek is literally just hurting themselves tonight. I mean, all of Oxford's, wow. Again, I'm not a big Stoney Creek fan, but they've really hurt themselves, if anything. I haven't seen too many penalties against Oxford. Have we had any, Travis? I think we had one.
We had one.
Yeah.
We had one intentional grounding.
Oh, right. Back. Yeah, okay. 9:23, the Cougars get backed up to about a 3rd and 14. Defense digs down deep like they always do, man in motion. Taylor looks for the ball, another man in motion, hands off. No, he holds on to it. He's going home. And he gets stopped up. Should be a little shy of the first down. Marco Vaccaro stopped him for Oxford. 4th and 14. I think they're going to bring the kick team out on this one.
I think you're correct. Even though they're 100% on 4th down conversions. Run, pass, doesn't matter. They've completed 4th down.
But you're at 21-7,
Correct.
just putting it out of the 3 up, and I mean, number 10, their kicker is Quinton Ubaidi. And Oxford decides to ice him.
Stoney?
Oh, Stoney Creek called their own timeout. Maybe they're going to do something else. 21-7 right now here at the 4th quarter action there in the stadium, Oxford. 8:22, and we roll out of here, and we'll be on the road next weekend to Clarkston. If you can't make it to Clarkston, dial us up on our YouTube page. We'll be there. I know Jebediah is going to be happy. He'll be able to interact with the crew when we're on our YouTube page. I want to thank our broadcast team. I'm going to roll their names once again. Dan Weiss, director-producer. We got none other than Jebediah Calhoun. We got Joe Hollywood Calhoun on the rover. Marissa up on the top. And we've got Travis Wilson. He's our caller and spotter. Jim Hughes along with you, Oxford Community Television, where you are located and getting us tonight. Okay, here we go. Big 4th and 5, and they're going to go and boot it up to see if we get 3. Again, number 10, Quinton Ubaidi. I know we're butchering his name, but his first name is Quinton. I know that. His chance to see what he can do, maybe notch 3 again. And he does. He pops it through there for 3 at 24-7 now. Should be 24-7 as we roll at 8:17. The Cats will get a chance to go back on the offensive charge.
Update on the Adams and Lake Orion score. Adams now up 28-14.
Wow,
28-14 in the third quarter.
Amazing. What now? Do you have the other score for Clarkston?
Clarkston is still shows second quarter, so I'm guessing it's not an updated score. But again, 20-14 was the last score we had for West Bloomfield versus Clarkston.
24-7 right now. You sit here at the Oxford Stadium. And again, we want to say thanks to the athletic department for letting us do this here as well. And the Oxford players, all the Oxford players out there playing through a very strong, playing a strong contest. Obviously, we have a lot of emotion that comes in every week as we roll in here. And again, we just, as I say, we're taken with emotion every time we come to the stadium here. 8:17, the Cats are going to get a chance to go on the offensive charge. Back in the backfield, number 7, Drew Cady. Powerful kick by number 10. It's Quentin again. Quentin U. Sounds like a university, doesn't it?
Just about.
Went to Quentin U. Quentin's got a big boot on him, too. Cady has a bigger one, I believe. Bingo. Here we go. And that'll go out of bounds. That'll bring it. We got a penalty flag now.
You're correct, because you're not allowed to kick out of bounds on the kickoff. So that's going to give us a pretty good field position to start this drive.
And another penalty going against Stoney Creek. That's going to benefit Oxford. Be good to see them get down there and at least get in the end zone on this one. It would be great to see that and get it a little bit closer here. But again, we've seen some definitely weird things in the stadium to where we've actually seen, Oxford come back. So got our fingers crossed. If you got the blue and gold on, I know you're excited about that.
A lot of football left.
A lot of football left. Yes, 8:17. You see, he's looking for the air as he should. Gets it over, and he completes the pass.
Guess who? Brody Moore.
Brody Moore. He hits it in the offense for a first down. Maybe he's the secret weapon. That's our first shot at Brody Moore in this offensive charge. Been doing a lot on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, it's almost a 50-50 shot as far as first down plays, whether we go run or we go pass for Oxford.
Well, I think he's got to go to the air. I really do, Travis. I think it's that's our only option left.
4 wides.
Looking for the air again, and it'll get
Brody
caught.
Moore.
Brody Moore again at about a gain of 4 or 5 yards. Maybe Brody Moore was the fourth quarter wonder.
And with that pass, that makes it exactly 50-50 on first down, whether you run or pass. Coach Merlot's got to try to figure out this Wildcat offense, and this drive, we've got to be able to score and score quick.
Yeah, we do. This has got to be, you got to go to the air, and there you go. Where's Brody Moore on this one there? Is he on the far?
I believe so. Lined up farthest away from us.
Pitch out, and that'll get stopped right there. Maybe a 1 yard gain.
Immediately.
I don't think you need a running play. I really don't.
No, that was Tabert getting met almost at the handoff.
I think they figured the running game out here.
Third down, Oxford's only been able to convert on third down via the air. So you got to think they're going to throw here, right?
I would have to imagine. Or I would be. You're the coach. It'd be advised. I would have to say. What happened here?
Not sure. Tabor looked. He came up a little hesitant last play. So curious to see if that's why referees taking him out of the game. Number 20, Cam Jarrett in.
Yeah. They roll on there as the clock will roll. 6:55.
It's pressured and thrown away.
Number 9, it was intended for Jake Champagne. 4th and 7. You got to go for it. You have no choice here in the fourth quarter at 6:45.
You're just inside the 50-yard line. Regardless if you're there or on 30, you got to go for it with you being down.
31 comes in. That's, of course, the Luke Johnson in. We're getting a few substitutions here. 15 out. Geringer out. Big play here, 4th and 7. They got to do something. And it's not for the lack of will. Oh, bad snap on that one. Good pass, though, and it'll get overthrown.
Oxford's looking for a flag, but they're not going to get it, unfortunately.
And that there is 6:39, 24-7. I think they're playing Take Me Home Country Roads. So, Jack, I got to talk to you, buddy. Who are you with?
Bentley.
What's your name?
Bentley.
Oh, Bentley and Jack. You guys look like an twosome here. You getting in a lot of trouble? Yeah, you do. Oh, you don't? You're good guys? Do you play football? Are you good? Who do you play for?
Taylor with the handoff to 21 up the middle and a gain of about 4.
I was talking to your kids over here.
Yeah. Luke Johnson on the tackle.
He said he plays football. He's a good player? Oh, I know. But you play your quarterback? What do you play?
I play wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Go on down there. We need you. Anyways, good to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by the booth tonight. Your dad's doing a really good job. All right, here we go. 6:09. Talking to the kids. 24-7.
Gotta love it.
Hey, that's their future Oxford players. I'll still be
absolutely.
doing this, Oh, bad pass on that one. We don't usually see that from Taylor.
Yeah, if he catches that, that's probably a first down.
Third down, a big third down for Oxford. Well, third down for you know what I mean. That band sounds pretty good. It
does.
I was like playing a version of Name That Tune. I got it in about 18 notes. Yeah, the Oxford band has really been doing a great job here at stadium. Back to some play here. Taylor holds on to it, and he's going to get the first down plus.
That's Brody Moore.
Brody Moore on the stop. And the clock is just rolling down 5:47. 24-7.
Turnover would be great. You know, if you're a defense coordinator, you got to be thinking somehow, some way, punching that ball out or an interception would be great here.
3 turnovers would be wonderful.
That's correct.
But not doable probably on the end of on Stoney Creek. Hands off to number 8. Of course, that is Jonah McKay.
And Luke Johnson on initial contact.
Johnson knocks him down.
About 48 also in there.
Number 48 for Oxford, and that, of course, you know him as Ian Jones. They play in the secondaries now?
Looks like there's definitely some new numbers on the Stoney Creek side of the ball, that's for sure.
Well, that's good. 4:51 anyways. Everybody having a good time here at the stadium. Again, as I say, it's, you know, Oxford will take this game. They'll look at it. They'll look at the film, and they'll grow from it as well. Taylor hands off to 31. We know that number, of course. And that, of course, is that Shea Patterson?
I want to say it was Sean Parks. Could have been Shea Patterson. Let's see if it was 21 or 31 that came up off that pile. Either way.
We'll see if I have to go down to the Pearl Vision Center here in a minute.
Either way, it looks like they might have given him the first down, or is it going to be short?
3rd and 1. I bet you we hear a big. Is he going to do it? JR usually gets excited on them 3rd downs. The shotgun is going to keep it, and he'll get plus and maybe go all the way home. He's going for a touchdown. And there you go.
That might be the dagger.
Taylor gets another touchdown for the Cougars. That'll take them to 30-7.
You know, it's very interesting to watch that offense. Those 2 up-backs just lead the way to whatever side they're running, and it's either 7 following them or 21 following them. So not only do you have your front lineman down lineman pushing for you, you got 2 more guys coming up the hole that just disrupting that defense.
Quentin Yu for the extra point for, of course, the Stoney, and he pops it through, and there you go, and that takes the score up to 31-7. And now, again, I would have to say that I'm sure you're going to see a lot of the secondaries come in right now on both sides. But again, it's been a great night of football weather-wise. Again, we invite you next week to join us as we'll broadcast from the press box at Clarkson. I've never been up there, so I'm not quite sure where we're going to be, but we're going to try to get everything going there. We're back home again on the last Friday of this month of September, and we'll be broadcasting here as well. Again, we want to thank our good friends at the Oxford Bank sponsoring us, and, of course, Oxford Health Quest. Oxford Health Quest and Oxford Bank, they're the ones able to make it possible for we can be here, and we appreciate that. Again, if you are interested any one of the programs that we have here on OCTV, you're welcome to help us out with a sponsorship. You'll get your name and mention and a few things up on any of the contests. We have a lot of athletic contests, and again, we appreciate the help we're getting from the Oxford Bank and Oxford Health Quest. Okay, it'll be a last offensive charge for the Oxford Wildcats, 31-7. And I don't want to say it's over with, but it might be. We're going to wait till the last clock ticks out. Big kick for and that's out of bounds again. That should actually benefit Oxford once again.
Absolutely. Give them decent field position again. Let's see how they capitalize. You got to think they go to the air, right?
I mean, without a doubt. I mean, unless they go to the secondary. I mean, do you put the secondary, give them some play time? What do you do on this one, Coach?
I kind of like that play, but I also don't like the whole we're just packing it in.
Okay,
I like to be able to see these kids, see how they do, and
right. But then again, what about you might force an injury at 31-7?
This is true.
I mean, you don't want Cassisi to get injured, you know?
No, that would be awful.
And he'll get stopped at the line. I think that was number 5. Charles, I could be wrong on my number. It was 5. McCooney, one of the secondaries, 11th grader. Again, like I say, it'd be very detrimental if Cassisi got injured. So, I don't know. I guess he knows what he's got to do. 3:21.
Finally got an update on that West Bloomfield score. They are up now 35-14 over Clarkston.
Wow, that is going to be a very tough practice for Clarkston. That's going to even be tougher for Oxford. Oxford rolls it up to about maybe a 2-yard gain.
Did that ball come out? I don't know. It looked like kind of a wishy-washy exchange between QB and running back there.
It looks like they might be going at 17. They may have taken our advice. Rolls in.
Mm-hmm.
17 is Jackson Nix.
Got a tough matchup next week against Clarkson. They've got a couple.
And then if they lose tonight, they are going to be having some rough practices this week. I don't want to face a mean Clarkston team, you know. 2:29. You see, still out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he's got some secondaries in right now. Big pass over to
Brody Moore was
Brody
the
Moore,
intended receiver.
Doesn't catch it. 2:10. The clock just stopped at 2:10.
4th down. Looks like they're going to kick it away here. Clarkson's a big team. They've got a handful of players that have already committed to schools. One to Princeton. They have one offensive lineman that is committed to Michigan State. And a good majority of the team visiting colleges on a regular basis. It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Line drums up next week.
Punting team out there for probably the last.
And it's blocked.
And it is blocked. Cats will get it back, though, right? They'll get it, and they get it back. And probably, I think.
Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's definitely unfortunate for the Wildcats because now Stoney's going to get the ball pretty deep into their territory, and it's been a high-powered offense that we haven't had the answer for. So
right. Anyways, we want to thank again the Oxford Bank and Oxford Health Quest for bringing us these games tonight and all the home games. I'll say for the broadcast team here at the stadium, we have a good time bringing them to you. We'll wait till this play plays out. I think they got a new quarterback in, right?
Yeah, you're correct.
Number 11, and that, of course, is Avery Holt.
Yep, handed off to number 34.
34 on the handoff, and that would have been Ty Thomas.
Yeah, brought down by 22.
Secondary in for Stoney Creek right now. You can afford that at $1.38.
You got to think that they're just going to keep the ball on the ground and just try to run this clock out.
Probably. I think they can afford to knee it in after the next play if they get a first down or so. I think you'll be able to knee it out. Will they do that, though? Maybe he'll give a secondary a chance to play some ball out there. I mean, you're not going to lose the game. And he will do that. Up the middle, number 11 to, and they're still stopping him. Buck 9, we're within 60. The broadcast team here tonight, Travis Wilson on spotting and announcing. We want to thank Dan Weiss, of course. Dan Weiss with the directing and producing. We want to thank Jebediah, the computer guy Calhoun, who has been manning our stream tonight. Joe Hollywood Calhoun, above and above us all. Marissa up there on top. Yours truly, Jim Hughes. We bring them to you. We're happy to bring them to you. 44 ticks. It looks like it's going to be a 31-7. Again, thanking our friends at the Oxford Health Quest, Dan Garr helping us bring the games to you. Also, we want to thank, of course, none other than the Oxford Bank. Oxford Bank helping us out as well. Anyways, Travis, again, I will say it's been great having you in the booth.
Been great being here.
Look forward to either maybe seeing you next week at Clarkston. And also, we'll be back here in the home stadium at the end of the month. So for the final score for the entire broadcast team here, it'll be Stoney Creek 31, Oxford 7, as they end the ball game on a homecoming night, a beautiful night for football. For Oxford Community Television, I'm your host, Jim Hughes. Good night, everyone.